I'm Jade and welcome back to the series where I build my dream life. So in the last video, you might remember that I found this. Ever since I found that journal under my bed, I've literally been like so stuck on the idea of making like a book like that for this series and just like for my dream life, just to help me like visualise. So that's where this comes in. I made one. I'm literally so excited to show you. Now it's not completely done, but I've spent every waking hour for the past like 2 or 3 days making this, so I'm so excited.
So your project is just painting a piece of paper blue? Okay.
So the idea with this journal is like when I'm feeling discouraged or like I've lost my way or whatever, I can look at this and like feel inspired again, and like it's got affirmations in it and like, oh, I love it so much. Obviously it hasn't got a cover on it yet. I am going to make a cover for it, like a proper cover, and I'm probably going to add some more pages to it too, because I do have like a lot of ideas, and obviously I can add to it as and when. I've made it with like ribbon at the side so that I can just pick it apart and redo it. So yeah, literally, let's get to showing you each and every page. Outside cover currently, which is going to be just like a, not like an outside cover page, like, you know, you normally have like a page before the start of a book, like a title page, I guess. So that's the like idea with this. It's kind of just like a, for the vibes. It's very like countryside, cottagey, like, yeah, that's exactly the vibe that I'm going for. We open it up. Now I probably like I'm gonna like do something on this side, I'm just not entirely sure yet. So this is obviously me in the middle. And then this is like just traits and like things that I want to be. So I'm gonna go through them with you all. Open-minded, eco-friendly. I really want to at some point live in like an off-grid, eco-friendly plot, like have like my own food growing and like just everything just be like fully self-sustainable. So yeah, and I also like want to switch to like more eco-friendly products and like just kind of lower my carbon footprint. Open-minded is obviously self-explanatory. I feel like I am pretty open-minded now. Multilingual, I obviously want to learn another language. I keep like dabbling in a language and then I like completely lose all motivation for it, so maybe I need to like make a journal like this for it, because this seems to be the way that I seem to learn the best and like be so motivated to do things. And I really want to gain more confidence, because I am like, I said this in a video like a while back, not even a while back, it's like 2 videos ago, where I was like, I'm not shy, but I'm just very reserved, because I couldn't think of the word yet, but I'm like very reserved, like I don't really like speak unless I feel the need to, and like I don't often feel the need to speak, so I'm very like reserved. So I want to be like more confident, obviously not like cocky confident, but like, yeah, I want to just be like walk into a room and be like, I'm here, you know. Inspiring, this is like my #1 goal in life, is to like inspire people. So yeah. So believe in self, I feel like I could better believe in myself sometimes. I am quite confident in my goals and things, but I feel like any ounce of not believing in myself is like very off-putting, so believe in self. Passionate, I want to be passionate in everything that I do and just feel so much passion. Speak up for herself, I feel like sometimes I could advocate for myself better. I just do want to be someone that doesn't like stand there and just begin a conversation that's like, I don't agree with this, like why am I engaging in this? Like I want to be able to like speak up and be like, no, actually I don't agree with what you're saying. You know, you get the vibes. Supportive, I just want to be more supportive to like everyone in my life. I feel like I sometimes could be more supportive. I feel like I am quite supportive. Knowledgeable. Now I used to have a Skillshare membership and like do courses like back to back and like just always have something that I'm working on like knowledge wise. So I do want to like get more knowledgeable, like not about any specific topic, just like broad things. Obviously I need to like do like a brainstorm about what I actually want to learn. But yeah, I do just want to be smart. Obviously when you're in school you're like constantly learning stuff, and now I'm just like not learning things, and I feel like it's so important to always be learning things to keep your brain active. You obviously learn a lot from reading books, and maybe that's like plays into it a little bit, so not completely like something that I don't do, but I want to be more knowledgeable. Ambitious. I am very ambitious already. I want to keep this trait. Spontaneous. Now, I used to be so spontaneous. Someone could call me up and be like, road trip, and I would be like, yes, let's go. And now I'm like, I need to plan, and like I need a reason to do everything. A lot of the times, like, I don't do things unless I feel like it's right, and that works in my favour. Like, I feel like that's the universe's way of like putting me in the right place at the right time. Like, it feels like it's coming from outside of myself. I don't know how to explain that. That sounds really insane, but yeah, I just want to be more spontaneous. Eccentric. I feel like this is like a really word, like people are like, this used to be like an insult, and like, is this something you want to be, Jade? But like, it goes hand in hand with like unique. Like, I want to be like a really out there person, because I am very not normal, and like I don't want to hide that. Like, I want to just be myself and like the things that I like, and like not feel like I have to tone down for other people. That also kind of goes hand in hand with non-conformant, like just not sticking with the norm. My life has very much been like that. Like, I haven't followed any traditional paths other than like primary school, high school, education wise, didn't go to uni. You know, so I'm already like quite non-conformant, and I just kind of want to stay that way. Like, I don't want to like live the 9-to-5 life. Like, I want to create a path for myself that's like completely non-conformant. Artistic. Now, I really have a very specific vision for how I want like my first place to be. Maybe like 95% art studio, and then it's going to be like a little corner of like actual living space. I really want like a big open plan, just craft studio basically, where I can just like live. Like, that is so, oh my god, it literally makes me so excited just thinking about it. Like, I do just want to be more artistic and like just express myself through art more. Whilst I was like making this, I was like, I actually enjoy painting so much. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like just so at peace whilst I'm doing it. So artistic is definitely a trait that Jade has. Resilient. I could definitely be more resilient at times. I can take things to heart a lot. And like, I do like get knocked back, and sometimes it's like hard to not be discouraged, but I just really want to like get better at taking it in my stride. So yeah, she's a resilient queen. Finally, imaginative. I feel like imagination is so underrated as an adult. Who actually wants to be an adult sometimes? Like, be a child and be imaginative. Moving on. We have a mini wardrobe. I literally love this so freaking much. I think it's literally the cutest thing ever. So this is like kind of like a very eccentric wardrobe. Just painted like random things that I felt connected to in my soul. So yeah, I think this dress is so cute. It's very like hippie-fied. I was gonna add some like boss bitch suits in there and like just didn't for some reason. At the bottom it says beautiful, unusual, interesting, different, regal, and that is a quote from Stargirl. And now we're into like one of the first like quotes of the book. So we have, I am learning every day to allow the space between where I am and where I want to be to inspire me and not to terrify me. That is literally something I feel so connected to, and like that is something I need to take on. Sometimes it's hard to feel like you're like so far away from where you want to be, and like the space is so scary. I just feel like so much connection to this quote, so that was like entirely necessary. This was gonna be the first page in the book, and then I kind of just thought, don't want that to be the first page. I feel like I should colour it in, but like with it being next to the black and white, I feel like it kind of looks cool. This page is just like full of like things that I like, things that inspire me. Yeah. Moving on, we have some affirmations. I feel like it was so important to me to add affirmations in a lot of the book, because if I'm going to be reading it, I want to be like in tune with like mindset. It says, I am a winner. I am capable of everything I set my mind to. I take every setback and use it to my advantage. I am confident in who I am. I am confident in what I have to offer the world. I am confident in my abilities and purpose. I am not held back by fear, doubt and disappointment. I am daringly showing up to contribute something beautiful and meaningful to this world. Everything that is happening for me. There is a new vibrant energy in the air. My life is changing for the better. Next is this page, and I think it's so cute. I was gonna put like a stained glass window behind it or something, and then I ended up like painting the other side. Well, actually I painted the other side first, and this was just an addition. So this is the outside of my little cottage, and then this is like my living room. I really want to have like a really big window with like views of like the countryside and just like the most beautiful little vibe. Yeah, this is just my little living room. And on the other page we have like some little embroidery. I was going to do this on paper, and then I found the felt and I was like, maybe that makes more sense. Kind of wish I'd done it on paper now, like it feels like it would have looked cuter. But obviously we've got a bike. I really want to be just like riding a bike through the countryside. I really just don't feel safe in this area that I currently live in to ride a bike. So I'm gonna wait that out for the future. That's gonna be in my little rural cottage. Obviously the sunshine, very inspiring. We love summer. Some flowers, love flowers. Some mushrooms, very countryside. This is just giving countryside vibes. This was the idea. This is very much my location station. And then I have just like a little spacer page again. It's very countryside vibes. I have this beautiful painting that I spent hours painting, and I just feel like it's so pretty. The sky is like just not how I wanted it to be, but like it's just so like countryside vibes. Like it's beautiful, and like just flowers and sunsets. So inspiring to me. We have more quotes. So it says, one day you will look back and see that all along you were blooming. I really just need to hear this sometimes. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. This is literally so real. Everything you do has repercussions in some way. Even like the things that you think and feel, and yeah, I just feel like actually manifesting and like attracting things is so real. That's a great reminder. More quotes, so many quotes. As I said, I literally just feel so much power through like quotes and manifestations and like affirmations and all of that. So I want to be defined by the things that I love, not the things that I hate, not the things that I'm afraid of, not the things that haunt me in the middle of the night. I just think that you are what you love. If you know this one, it's a Taylor Swift quote from Lover. It's at the end of Daylight. Really cute, and I literally just love it so much. And then I had some like little stars because I just thought they were so cute. The other page we have, you're the musician someone is waiting for, 777. I don't chase, I attract. What is meant for me will simply find me. This is my musical page, which is very much what it says it is. Sometimes I definitely feel very out of place when it comes to music, and it's like hard for me to think that people would want to watch me and like listen to me. So yeah, just needed that reminder. This is a quote that I literally just love so much and repeat in my head on a daily basis. The last page might be like one of my favourite elements of the whole book. So cute. It got wet and kind of ruined yesterday. I managed to knock my water pot when I was painting all over the table, and it just so happened that both of these things were on the table at the time, so one of them is slightly ruined. I think it's so cute. Obviously it's very simple, but it's like also very self-explanatory. I was gonna like put a quote or something on this page or like some symbols, and I was like, actually I feel like it just needs to speak for itself. So obviously the microphone, that's me holding the microphone. I was going to put some like little stars and like, you know, like when people hold their torches up in a concert and it's like really cute. I was going to do that, and I was like, the shiny kind of just vibe. Maybe I will actually put some like white marks and stuff, like, you know, like white little stars. I don't know, it's kind of just is how it is at the minute. And then this is what I love so much. So this is like the Spotify award that people get for 1 billion streams. So I've made my own little version of it, so one day I can look back and be like, I have the big version now. Obviously, a billion streams is like very, very ambitious, but yeah, so cute. And the outside is another little countryside-y vibes page. Yeah. And that is all that is in here for now. I very much encourage you to make like some form of like art if this is like your way of feeling inspired. For some people, like a vision board, like I have one back here, I don't know if you can see it. And I also have a vision board on my iPad. Honestly, it's crazy how many things on that vision board have like manifested themselves already. But this is my most favourite way of like manifesting things and like just feeling aligned with like where you want to be and like where I'm headed. This is just the best thing for me. If you like feel motivated, inspired by like a physical thing that you like create, even if you just like create one page a day or like one page a week and then like slowly build it up and like just create things that inspire you and like just you feel connected to and like put them into a little book, and honestly can't recommend it enough. One thing that I forgot to mention that I feel like might be helpful for some people, I find it helpful to have like little sticky notes everywhere that just have like quotes and like phrases and affirmations that I like see every day. So like when I'm looking here, like it's hard to not look at these and like constantly taking things in. This also works really well for like revising. I always used to do this during my GCSEs. I literally always had like sticky notes all over the place. Like I've said many times throughout this video, it's so easy to be discouraged sometimes, and to have something to refer back to and just be like, you know what, that is why I'm doing this, is like so cool. Definitely think this is going to help me a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like so I know that you like these types of videos. And also please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love you to join on this journey as we build our dream lives together. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Oh, I just touched the lens.